must understand what has brought us all together is the unification and energy that we have to see change in America. An America that speaks to the majority of its people. I don't see no motorcades for Hillary Clinton. I don't see folks who have given up their jobs, lost their homes, and traveled all over this damn country for Bernie Sanders. I don't see that for Hillary Clinton. What I see out here is folks who understand that the buck is up. We understand that we will no longer be divided, that they will understand that they must yield to the people. And if they do not, as the Green Party candidate that I am, we will cause a massive deregistration across this nation. We already said what we were going to do. And I apologize to the status quo of the Democrats who expect us to get in line, who expect us to see two candidates play it out over and over, fight it out. And then when it's all over, we as sheep are supposed to follow that status quo. That status quo no longer owns any one of you who are standing out here today. If you out here today, it means you have heart. It means you have integrity. It means you recognize those who have lost their lives for us to vote today. And we will not cast that vote for anyone who is dishonest, disloyal, or not fit to lead our people. They want to say that we're angry. They want to say that we can't get it, the fact that Hillary Clinton won. But here's the thing. We are so poised because our numbers speak for themselves. And if we didn't have the power, why are they trying so hard to have us unified with them? If you can defeat Donald Trump, then go right ahead, but we know that you cannot, or you wouldn't send Barack Obama, you wouldn't send Michelle Obama, you wouldn't send Oprah Winfrey, you wouldn't send all these folks into the communities to get us in line. We are the 99%. I said, we are the 99%. I can't hear you. One more time. That's what I'm talking about. This revolution is real. And it may have started with Senator Sanders, as I said, but it will damn well not end with Senator Sanders. We thank Senator Sanders. We know he pushed Hillary as far as he could push her to the left. But that's not enough. That doesn't make him our nominee. To us now, we busting. We busting this party up. And the message will be emphatic across this nation that a new progressive party that speaks to, for, and by the people will be born. Enough for the corruption. Enough for the blighted communities. Enough of the homelessness and poverty and unemployment. Enough is enough. When we stand unified together. You cannot leave this revolution after 4 days and go back home and say, this is it. No. Who even said we was leaving Philadelphia? See what I understand today that's so differently than yesterday. When you had Dr. Martin Luther King and folks like that who were marching, they were marching for the equality of us blacks. But today this revolution represents all people across this globe. And we stand unified on the policies and the issues that affect our daily, day-to-day living. Things that affect us every day. And I think it's important, any of you that have children that are growing up, Any of you that have been our elders who paved the way for us, let me first say to you, as a black man, I apologize. I apologize because I didn't pick that torch up and carry it along the way. I apologize because we were sleeping and we were not awake. But I thank God for the masses of you who have shown up to say enough is enough. No longer will the urban communities be looked upon as no one. No longer will we stand for this oppression, voter suppression, disenfranchising our communities. These are all happening at the hands of established Democrats. And they want to give us the quote, the lesser of two evils. I watched many of presidents come through my life, and I'm still standing. How about you? Bernie Sanders was the people's choice. If they beat us fair, then hey, we will be behind the Democratic Party. But you can't go suppressing votes in California. You can't go suppressing votes in New York. You can't go suppressing votes in Nevada. You can't go suppressing votes in Puerto Rico. And then say to us, we know you guys are aware of this corruption, but we need you to get in line with these folks so we can stop the lesser of two evils. Then I have one question for all of you. Why is John F. Kennedy dead? Why is Robert F. Kennedy dead? Why is Malcolm dead? Why is Martin dead? They died for our rights to vote and have equality in America. And damn it, we gonna uphold that vote and cast it for a candidate that is worthy of having it with or without Bernie Sanders.
Thank you, Gary. Can I get a loud Bernie or bust for Gary Frazier? Bernie or bust? 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 Some of you signed this poster, this Bernie or bust poster. If you sign this, say Bernie or bust right now. If you sign this. I'm gonna send this one around with a Sharpie for some folks. Here, take it. Our next speaker. This is not working. Hello? Okay. Our next speaker is an amazing man. He says everything you don't think you're about to hear, and it's all hilarious. He's one of those people that when you have a night like last night, and you hear Bernie say everything you don't want to hear him say, at least in support of Hillary Clinton. Give it up for Redacted tonight's host, Lee Camp.
What's up? How you doing, Bernie or bust? Are we gonna make our voices heard? Fuck yeah. Feels good. I think for once we're hotter than the outdoors right now. I think this is it. This is amazing. This is what matters. This is what matters, not what happens in that convention center. This is people standing up. And you know, people tell you you're too political, right? You probably lost some Facebook friends, right? Too political is the way to be, all right? Be too political. All my life I've been told I'm too political. Oh, Lee, you wear your politics on your sleeve and your thong on the outside. That was one time and I read the invitation wrong, all right? I've been told I'm too political to perform at college campuses. I'm too political for most television networks. Every children's birthday party I perform at, they fill out a complaint form. We didn't like that the clown put the balloon animals inside cages and said they were factory farm balloon animals. Well, fuck you, I don't care. I came here to educate these kids. Wait, this is too political. political. Whenever someone tells you they're too political, tell them this. Silence is a political stance, all right? Silence is a political stance. It is a full-throated endorsement of the status quo. It is saying, shut up, stop talking, and get behind everything. These wars, this decimation of the middle class, of the poor people. It's saying, get behind all of that. That is when people tell you you're too political. They are voicing that without saying it out loud. Silence is a political stance. Absolutely. We're in the middle. I mean, Bernie Sanders said all this stuff. We're in the middle of something very serious, and they tell us we don't have enough money to do anything, right? We don't have enough money to fix our schools. We don't have enough money to fix our infrastructure. We don't have enough money to educate and house and feed everyone. But we have enough money for the largest surveillance infrastructure that has ever existed in the history of mankind. We have enough. We don't have enough money, but we've got 1,000 military bases around the world. 1,000 military bases. Meanwhile, our economy's filled with debt. Our people are filled with Kentucky Fried Chicken. The chicken's filled with hormones. The hormones filled with mercury. And we don't know what the fuck mercury's filled with because we defunded NASA. We're the country that put a man on the moon. We can do this shit. We can fix this shit. We're in the middle of something very serious. This is dark versus light. This is evil versus good. This is Mel Gibson now versus 1993 Mel Gibson. This is a drop-down, drag-out, bloody fucking war for the soul of our culture, for cultural hegemony. This is something very serious, and a lot of our country is too dumb, medicated, or blissfully uneducated to realize it. They've anesthetized us with shiny shit and zombified us with televised votes to reality bullshit. They have done that to us, but the truth is, we're like a fishbowl. We're like fish in a fishbowl. If you just give us a little bit of food and a little plastic treasure chest or a chest of plastic treasures, then we will never even question that all of our thoughts. And this unfettered, unregulated capitalist domination of the mental sphere, the natural here and now, it's an extraction, it's a decimation, it's a defecation on anything and everything that matters to your average human being. All right, the question now is really just whether we'll take our differences and put them aside for 3 seconds in order to tell the ass holier than thou titans of dickery at the top to go fuck themselves with a rusty fracking pipe. We can do this, and it's on us now, and it's a privilege to be fighting and marching along with all of you guys, all right? So, just one more time I want to say, keep fighting!
Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much. This next guest, she is my sister from another mother. I swear, you guys. CNN hit us up, and they needed somebody to speak in support of Bernie. And we had this lady go, and she spoke. And what she said was, she was Bernie or bust. She said, I'm Bernie or bust. I don't think they like that too much. Because the next day, they asked her to come back to CNN. And this time, they had their guns blazing. Or at least they thought they did. But they didn't know is that she had a little bit more ammo. You know why? Because she was Bernie or bust. This next lady, YahNe Ndgo. She's gonna sing for y'all. She's gonna speak to y'all. And she's gonna tell you guys why we love each other so much, because we feel in the bird, with or without Bernie at this point.
how y'all doing? Who didn't get a sign? I want everybody to get one of these signs. Can you guys give out these signs? Make sure everybody has a sign that wants one. Get in here, pass them out. We got signs, we got signs. We got more signs. We got signs over there. Everybody can have a sign. We got signs, all right? Who in here is Bernie or bust? There's some people here that's not. I see a lot of people, and I did not hear a lot of people. Let me ask again. Who in here is Bernie or bust? I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And you know, the reason that we are Bernie or bust, I'm going to speak for myself. The reason I am Bernie or bust is because I appreciate Bernie Sanders and what he stands for. I feel that Bernie stands for the same things that I stand for and has the same intentions that I have for what this world should be turned into. And that's why I appreciate Bernie. But the bust part is because that person, that Donald Trump in a pantsuit woman, Hillary Clinton, is excessively dangerous for this planet. And because of that, I will be fighting tooth and nail from now through November against her candidacy. We cannot afford another Clinton. This system needs to be brought to heel. Say it again, brother. Revolt against plutocracy. 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 It is our duty. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. And it is our duty to win. I'm going to sing a song for you guys. This song was inspired by my life of activism as well as Bernie Sanders' life of activism. It is one of many songs that have been made called Feel the Burn. And even though I know many people's hearts were hurting when they heard that ridiculous, crazy speech that our good brother Bernie made last night, ridiculously crazy speech that our good brother Bernie made last night, I still feel him, I still appreciate him, because the reality is, if there was no Bernie Sanders, we would not be here together right now. Regardless of what it is that he might do at this moment, because of him, I have all of you. I have all of you. And I just want to say, it has been my dream. It has been my dream my whole life to build this world into one that is fair and equitable and just. Has anybody else dreamt about that? Has anyone else lost sleep? Has anyone else lost sleep because of the fact that there are people who are hungry, that there are people who actually die because they don't have enough food, when we have food that gets thrown away every day, that there are people living on the streets right now and sleeping on the streets when we got empty buildings all over this country? Is there anybody else who has lost sleep over this, who has died crying, has cried themselves to sleep over this? Because I have. I'm telling you the truth when I tell you that night after night I would cry over the things that our country was doing in the lives of other people around this earth. I cried about that. I would cry about it night after night. People would tell me constantly, YahNe, you can't save the world. Has anybody else been told that? Anybody else been told that? We can save the world. That's our fucking job. If I did not have that Bernie Sanders beacon, I would still be sitting around feeling like I was all by myself, trying to save the world. I can't do it by myself, but we can do it together. I know, and this this is one of the things that I think is just so important to reiterate over and over again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little bit of a crybaby. I get emotional. I just get over. It's because I do. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all, I fight for y'all. And I know you fight for me. We do this together. We do this together. But thank you. I love you. I love you too. I just really, I feel like it's really important for us to understand that it really is up to us. It's up to us. Like, there is no next generation for us to pass the fight on to. That next generation has to be inheriting the world that we give it, and it has to be a healthy world. It has to be a fair world. That idea that we're going to do as much as we can and then the next generation is going to pick it up, that's a false idea. Every time it's going to happen, it's going to be another generation saying that, and then another generation saying that, and then another generation saying that. Some generation has to say, it's up to us. The time is now. I want you guys to say, it's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to us. And we're going to do it. We are going to do it. I'm going to sing this Feel the Burn song. And if you guys can pick up on it in any way, please join me. I'm going to just tell you a couple of the verse, a little bit of the lyrics. It's feel the burn. It's time to burn corruption down. It's time to raise the people higher, set every inequity on fire. We're human beings. We are not slaves. Take every shackle, set them all ablaze. Feel the burn. It's time to burn corruption down. Feel the burn, feel the burn. That's right. It's time to burn corruption down. Yes, sing along. It's time to raise the people higher, set every inequity on fire. We're human beings, we are not slaves. Take every shackle, set them all ablaze. All this unfairness in which we've all been mired, our situation, it makes it seem so dire. There's so much struggle, it makes me oh so tired. But then I feel it, and then I get inspired. We'll burn a path to revolution. We'll burn a path to revolution. We're the purifiers. Oh, feel the burn. Feel the burn. Yes, it's time to burn corruption down. Yes, feel the burn. Feel the burn. Thank you. It's time to burn corruption down. Yes, it's time to raise the people higher, set every inequity on fire. We're human beings, we are not slaves. Take every shackle, set them all ablaze. Don't get so frightened. Get some of this cleansing fire, that better world. It's what we all desire. Let it be love to which we most aspire. Let's build Love Town. Let's all be Love Town criers. We'll burn a path to revolution. We'll burn a path to revolution. We're the purifiers. I recorded this song. It's on a website called Burn for Love. And in this little section here and in a couple other little sections, we have little speaking moments of Bernie, little excerpts of Bernie's speeches. So go on Burn for Love and check it out. All right? It all is possible. It's up to us to make it happen. If we let fear rule us, we'll be always settling, never winning. Don't let fear enter in your heart. Stand tall and know that you are strength and you are power, a creator and a maker and a star. I'm here for you, be here for me. Together we can finally live and be free, love and just be. Feel the burn, feel the burn, feel the burn, feel the burn. Alright, I want you guys to sing Revolution. I'm gonna let you say how you go. Here you go. We'll burn a fire, revolution. We'll burn a fire, revolution. Yes, we'll burn a fire, revolution. One more time, y'all. We'll burn a fire, revolution. It's time to raise the people high. Set all inequities on fire. Thank you guys, that's the song. So, people are like, what are we gonna do next, right? What are we gonna do now that we have this moment where it seems that it is likely true that Bernie is not going to be our nominee, right? We're having to recognize that. So now we need to know what we're going to do. And I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what it is that I've experienced in my interactions with the Green Party and with the Green Party's candidate Jill Stein. So I've talked to her and we talked about, you know, the possibility of working together. Because we all progressives, we need to work together. Party, I don't care, you know. I mean, like I said, if Bernie was running as a Republican, I would be voting Republican. If Bernie was running on the Green Party, I would certainly be. If he was running on the Purple Party, I would be voting for him on the Purple Party. It's not about these parties. These parties keep trying to own us, and they don't. They don't own us. They don't own our vote. They don't own our affiliation and our allegiance. They have to earn that, right? They have to earn that. Now here's what I said. This is what I'm talking about as it relates to my experiences and our initial conversations with the Green Party. Essentially, I offered to the Green Party to take them over. That's essentially what I offered, right? I said, let's get all of the activists. Let's get all of the activists and give them power in the party. Let's get the environmental activists, let's get the social justice activists, let's get them and give them power in the party. And they were like, yes. Yes. Because they are ready to be a party for the people. And what do we need? We need a party that's for us. We need a party that understands the issues that we are dealing with. We need the people who have their boots on the ground. We need the people who are working and feeding the people who are homeless. We need the people who are working to help make sure that these children are getting an education. We need the social workers. We need the educators. We need the activists to be running our party and to be running our government. We don't need politicians. Fuck the politicians. We need human beings. We need people we need the people who are sitting up crying at night over what is happening in this world. We need those people to be running our country. The United States is the powerhouse of the world. What we do affects everybody. We keep running around and changing regimes. We keep running around and taking people's land. We keep promoting fracking. We have to take responsibility for that. We can't let that shit happen anymore. People are dying because of what this country does in our name. And if we don't stop it, silence is consent. If you are not speaking up against what's been going on, what happened in Syria, what happened in Liberia, what happened in Iraq, what's happening in Palestine, if we're not speaking against what's happening in Honduras, if we're not speaking against what happened in Haiti, then we are consenters. Then we did that shit. We have to stand against it. It's our job. When they say it's up to us, that's really the truth. It's up to us because they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. If we go there and we sit up there and we ask them, please, please make sure that our water is safe. And then somebody comes up with $1 million and says, please, please make sure the water is safe except for the water right over there. That water right over there is going to be infected. And then it's going to go all the way over the rest of us. We're going to have flare all over this country. That shouldn't have happened anywhere. It's going to be happening everywhere. They're trying to put all of that poison in our water, and we're going to stand there and let them do it? I have seen children with their limbs blown off. I have seen pictures of children with their limbs blown off. Our country is doing that.
Give them their land back.
We have to stop it. We have to stop it. We have to make sure that there is no one hungry. We have to make sure that there is no more war. We have to, I really want you guys to hear me. I want you guys to understand what I'm saying to you. You guys over there, you back there, you guys standing up over there, you all over here, all of us, it's our job. We, the individuals standing here on this plaza, your neighbors, your children, your parents, we have to take ownership of this. If we don't own it, I got you guys, please hear what I'm saying to you. Please understand what I'm saying to you. This is not small. We are talking about the future of the earth. There are people who are dead right now because people were not standing up and fighting for what's right. And there are going to be millions more. I'm saying to you, whatever your job is, I understand you have to have your job. If you die, you don't get to have your job. There's somebody out there that is at risk right now. We absolutely have to take ownership of this issue. We have to take ownership of this country. We have to drive this country in the direction of justice. We have to drive this country in the direction of justice and equity and fairness. And we need to make sure that there's nobody hungry. This is a basic thing. This is a very basic thing. Why are there people dying from food hunger? Why is that happening? This does not reconcile in any way inside of my heart and spirit that there is anybody sitting around hungry, passing out from hunger. We have enough food for everybody. We have to own that. I want you guys to have it in your heart. Please, I am begging you not to just stand here and listen to me and listen to us talk. I am begging you to take ownership of this. I am begging you, please, because I'm fighting for this for the rest of my life. I stopped fighting when there are no more hungry children. That's when I stopped fighting. People want to say that poverty is inevitable. People want to say that it has to exist, that it's always existed. We created that shit. We created hunger. We created poverty. It is up to us to get rid of it. It is up to us to end that shit. It's gotta end. It's gotta end. If we all put it in our hearts, and we make sure that that is the priority, that we end hunger. First of all, if we do that basic thing, that's going to address so many of these other issues, right? That's so basic. Just to get up in there and make sure everybody has food. The ways that we do that, the ways we make sure we take care of farmers, we make sure that the farmers are okay, they feed their communities, that will deal with so much of the problems that we have. Just focusing on that small little piece right there. That and the environment, those are two major things that we need to be focusing on. And if everybody makes sure, if everybody gets it in their heart that it's going to absolutely happen, that we are going to absolutely end poverty, that we're going to come together and we're going to end it completely together, that shit can happen in a matter of just a couple of years. You don't even have to take your whole life. Then afterwards, then we can all sit together and chill and relax and think about how we change the world together. While we laying on beaches, or while we laying in hammocks, or while we're pulling weeds, or we're working our different jobs. Once we make sure that everybody's okay, then we can relax. But if we don't put it in our hearts and make sure that it happens, then it's just going to be a few of us busting our asses forever, and it's not going to get done. We have to come together. We have to come together and make it happen. Are you with me? Are we going to do this? We have the power, because the source of all of our strength and the source of what pulls us together is love. And that love is the most powerful force, the most powerful weapon on the planet. It is the most powerful force field on the planet. We can pull our love together, and we can then take that love, and like my love right here by itself, it's like it fills a big space. But if I have somebody standing next to me, once she's standing next to me, it's so much bigger. And so that love power is so much bigger. And all of us here, our love power, it is enveloping this city. And we can make that, we can take that, and we can take that, and we can envelop the globe with that. And no one will be able to be hurt. No one will be able to be damaged once we do that. We have to lock ourselves in that love. We have to. Where am I? What time? What time? Where am I? What time? All right. I'm gonna sing this one last song. And then I'm gonna step off. This song is called Amazing. It's based about love. I love you guys. We all love each other. We're gonna fight together with the world of love, our weapon. Love's amazing. It swept in so swiftly and took me by the heart and satisfied my every part. And now I'm so happy, my face won't stop smiling, and I just emit a glow, and everyone who sees me knows that love found me. Ooh, love found me. Oh, love steps right through the craziness. Let's all share our happiness. Love found me. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my darlings, sit here beside me. I wanna wear your warm embrace. I love to look upon your face and oh my sweetness, walk right beside me. We're marching hand in hand. We want the world to understand that love found me. Oh, love found me. Oh, love swept right through the craziness. Let's go share our happiness. Love found me. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, I was happy, working all by myself. Who knew someday you all would come and put a thing no one before had ever put up inside of me. Now we are free. I'm just beside myself. I never, ever, ever had any idea that anyone would bring me here, and all that I can say is love's amazing. Love's amazing. Love's amazing. Amazing. And you found me. Hey, swept right through the craziness. Let's all share our happiness. Love found me. Thank you all. I love you so much. We're going to do this together. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. Peace.
Can I get a never Hillary? Can I get a never Hillary? How y'all feeling about Jill Stein? Can I get a Jill not Hill? Yes. people out here feeling like they're Bernie or bust, especially because this is beyond Bernie at this point. I have a few announcements. One is at 3 o'clock. There's a lot of delegates out here. They're going to be doing a roll call at 3 o'clock. So if you're out here and you're supporting us, we thank you and we appreciate you for being here in solidarity with us. But if you're a delegate, you will have to be back at 3 o'clock. Another announcement is go to, everybody, lobbydelegates.com. And what you can do is, and it takes about 2 minutes, you can email all the super delegates or the delegates in that particular state and just hashtag Never Hillary to them.